Look, I'm just going to be honest. I'm fat. I'm really fat. Doing good. I lost 8 pounds and all that stuff on the Star Wars diet. I'm getting there. But I break a lot of chairs. I'm just going to be honest with you. I've broken a lot of fucking chairs. I've broken more chairs than I haven't. Let's just put it that way. You name the place I broke a chair. Every restaurant, if the chair is wooden, it's fucked. I've broken so many chairs, it's not even something, sometimes people laugh or whatever, I get used to it. I just break chairs. Long story short, movie's about to start. I sit down, chair breaks. No big deal, happens all the time. And I mean like fucking breaks. Not some little crack, not some little snap. Fucking breaks. I put my ass down in that chair at the theater. The movie hadn't even started yet. It was the loudest fucking snap you've ever heard. And I wasn't embarrassed because I wasn't the fattest guy there. To be honest with you, I can't believe that I didn't hear more chairs breaking. Because there were guys literally 700-800 pounds. Way bigger than me. But this is me, the way I sit down or whatever. I'm very unlucky. Sit down, chair breaks. Now, when I say the chair broke, I break these chairs all the time. I go to 2 or 3 different movie theaters, so I know exactly this particular theater. I won't say it, so I don't want to embarrass anybody, but this theater, they got some weak chairs. And they just installed these new recliner chairs, right? So you can put your feet up and the head goes back. These things are not built for asses. Not a lot of ass. Not the size asses I got. They're just like cheap knockoff lazy boys. And I know that, and I've broken a few of them before, but not like this. This I really fucking broke. When I sat down in this thing, it fucking broke. I don't know anything about mechanics or how shit works. The pivot point for the back and the legs going up is in the ass part. It's the most important part. And I've broken parts of that before, but this time I broke the whole fucking thing. All 4 parts I broke at one time. It was really bad, because when it broke, a part of the seat went up, kind of stuck up through it ripped up through the leather, and there was a piece of wood kind of tickling near my taint or whatever. I was just thinking, oh God, I broke it. I don't want to move around too much because that wood's coming up out of the leather. Time goes by, 20 minutes of previews and stuff. I got my food. I'm going to town on my burgers. I got my nachos out. I got my buffalo chicken wings. Me and Pete are swapping stuff. We're sharing sauces. He likes the blue cheese dipping sauce for his. I kind of a spicy ranch guy. We're swapping. I got the honey mustard we got the boneless wing combo with the curly fries, all kinds of crazy shit's going on. Remember, this thing is poking up. I'm sitting there like, oh, I already forgot about it, because I break chairs all the time. The part sticking up, I forgot that too. Movie starts, goes black. The fucking nerds are going crazy. Okay, remember, and I forgot that the chairs broke. This is absolutely true. So it goes black, and it says a long time ago in a galaxy, whatever. There's fucking nerd farts. Nerd BO. I mean, the farts, people are farting. And the farts are coming down from behind me. It's like the John Carpenter's The Fog. There's farts coming in. I'm between Pete, who's okay, but there's a retard on his right. I got 2 retards on my left. I'm getting showered with a retard drool. They're just fucking going crazy. It's like a fucking sprinkler system went off. I got nerd farts. I got disgusting retard drool sprinklers going off. I'm trying to cover my food. People are fucking shitting their pants. There's people spitting and ass and BO, everything. It just turned into a fucking stink bomb nightmare, wet nightmare on hell when this thing started. And when the Star Wars logo exploded onto the screen, one of the fucking retards in the wheelchair, he starts spinning. Like he's in a Grease movie, like racing cars for pink slips. He's fucking spinning around, going crazy. They're running up and down the fucking in front of me. I'm trying to grab my foods and stuff, trying to not get run over. Luckily, all that stuff was okay. It's just a madhouse of retards and fat ass, like 700-pound dudes rolling up and down the fucking, they're just jumping out of their seats and rolling up and down the stairs. Orca sounds and fart explosions and all kinds of shit. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, this movie's stupid. It hasn't really started yet, and they're already losing their shit. But that's not the point. The point is I forgot that the chair was broke, like I always do. This is when I really fucked up. The movie starts reading Star Wars, Kylo Ren's revenge with Snoke or whatever. He's landing on some planet where there's all these Snoke clones. And I go to hit the button. I was thinking, I got plenty time here. My food, I still got a lot of food left. I'm only halfway done my popcorn refill on this one. I'm going to put my legs up, which I never do. Ever. So this is another reason why I fucking hate this movie and why you're going to understand why it's the worst and all this stuff, because I'm getting to it. I decided to put my legs up. relax a little bit. When in Rome, do what the chuds do. So I'm going to go put my legs up. So I go to put the button, which is really hard because I got to like shift my fat out of the way when I'm watching the movie so it doesn't push the button because my side tit just kind of like hangs on that button. It's always trying to push my feet up. Whatever. The rod. The wooden rod that was sticking up through the leather that I was trying to avoid. I hit the button. My fat gets jammed. As my feet are going up, that rod that's sticking up goes right up my ass. The back's going back, my legs are going up, and the rod is going right up my ass. I start screaming because it's very painful. I don't like things up my ass. Meanwhile, I can't get to the button because of the position I'm in. My fat is completely covering the button, so it's going harder and faster and longer, and this fucking thing is going up my ass. At this point, I think it's bleeding or whatever, I don't know. Fucking rod is all the way up my ass. Pete tries to help me. I'm screaming, and it's at the end, the button's still being pressed down, so it's like, it's jamming like this up my ass. The whole thing's shaking because it's at the end of the cycle, and it's just crying. Not like crying because it's painful, like crying like I think I'm going to die. Like there's a broken plank of wood up my ass. And it just gets worse and worse. Pete he realizes what's happening, accidentally spills his Coke all over the console. So now it's shorting out the electronic button that I can't get to because my fat's covering it. And there's nothing I can do, and I'm actually crying because I think I'm going to die. I've never been in this kind of pain before. So the retard next to me, that they're going crazy, and his like mom or whatever, she's freaking out because he starts crying because he sees me crying. Star Wars is on the screen. Snoke, Kylo Ren, I'm crying. This fucking thing is just ramming me up the ass. At this point, all my food's ruined. Pete trampled it. Other people were trying to help. This guy came down, this military guy. He jumped down from the seat above us. He's trying to get me out of the chair. Coke spilled on me. Blood coming out of my asshole. I'm stuck. It's like it's hooked up in my ass and it's just pounding. He's trying to get me up, but he can't pick me up because I'm so big. He can't even roll me off because the chair's going fucking crazy, and he keeps getting the fucking retard in the wheelchair spinning and keeps hitting him in the fucking heel. So this military guy can't do anything. Completely helpless. Doesn't stop there. Gets worse. Okay? Pete's looking in the dark to see where the wire's going. He's behind all these chairs and people are screaming and he's knocking over stuff and he's trying to get to the thing. I'm still getting fucked by this chair. Up my ass. Screaming, blood, everything. My pants are, now it's ripped my pants off. The fucking thing has gone up my ass. The motion is so violent that it's ripped my pants completely in half, and the fireman's trying to stick his hand up my ass to pull the rest of my shorts off so that he can get me off of it because I'm just mounted on this fucking death machine. So all of this shit's happening. Star Wars, there's like Rey is now, she's in the jungle training. I could care less about what's going on because this chair is fucking killing, you know, and I'm in my whitey tighties for the most part. Now I'm starting to get a little erection. Involuntary. Completely involuntary. I don't even know how I got it because I thought I was going to die. That's how painful it was. But it just happened. From all the violent thrusting or whatever in the darkness and the sexy military guy trying to get me off of the broken chair, and there's nothing I can do. And I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like this. You just like, at one point, you just give up. You just give into it. There's literally nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. So I just, at some point, I mean, this could have lasted 10 minutes or it could have lasted an hour or 10 seconds. All the same to me. The time felt infinite. And when you're in this crisis situation, which I've never been in really before. I've had a few heart attacks, but this was just so much pain. Like I said, I just gave in. I just gave in, and I just accepted what was happening. I just went with it. I've never had my butt touched or things like that, ever. Not even by the doctors and things. And this was the worst pain I've ever felt. And at the same time, it's just this confusing thing because I have a massive erection. And everything just kind of went white. And I just accepted it. The last thing I remember is being lifted and the rod coming out of my ass, being lifted. I'm weightless now. There must be 10 people picking me up because I don't know how they can pick up this much weight. Like a feather, I float. Up, and then down. Softly. Onto some kind of stretcher, and then complete darkness. No more pain. Prick on my arm. A siren sound. Pain fades. pure peace, pure tranquility. I'm finally free. I am one with the universe. I'm everything and nothing at the same time. I'm not dead or alive. I just am. And I woke up. I had been to the emergency room. I was in an outpatient recovery room thing. A few stitches, a few painkillers, a few ass prods or whatever. I was good to go. All I remember a few hours ago was he said, "You ready to go home?" And I said, "Yeah." I've never been more ready to go home. And that was it. That's what happened. That's why I don't like Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker. If you guys liked the episode 9, whatever, Star Wars thing, tell me why you think in the comments. I already laid out why I hated it, why I thought it was the worst Star Wars movie ever. And I just want to conclude this movie review by saying thank you to everyone who's stood by me and gave me good comments and said nice things and stuff. My name's Welcome Mathewson. I'll see you on the other side.